A first down throw for Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First and 10.
First down.
Throwing is Prescott. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
We'll try and run it here with Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Malik Hooker. A gain of 2.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Yeah! We're going to 51, 26.
The play action. It's Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Second down. Prescott to the left side. He's got Tobin. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down. Cowboys.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Now it's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Prescott. He's got an ad. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
That's your man. That's your man. Here we go. 26.
To throw is Dak. That's out wide to Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. We'll try to run for it with Williams. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They find a way to convert on 4th down and pick up 10 yards.
Here we go. Yeah, 26.
Sanders. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Prescott. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh! And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. He'll get about 2. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here is second and 8. Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going. Finding space at the 15. And he will score again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And it adds up to 16 now on the season. Now Butker to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Left side, caught by Lamb. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Pistol now for Prescott. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Again, Prescott to the air. Got his man at the 6. And he's taken down as this sets up first and goal.
Cowboys, first down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Dallas. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Cowboys, 27.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On second down, Mahomes. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Third down, they need 5.
Hey, 43, 15. I got one ladies.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. His defense all over this one, making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. And now the Cowboys will take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Once again, it's Pacheco. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are able to extend the lead.
27. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah,
A first down throw for Prescott. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Dak facing third and long. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Now Prescott. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
The Cowboys first down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
Prescott again. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
third and short. Prescott to the outside, looked in by Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Cowboys first down.
To the air again. Prescott. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up third and 4. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain.